Championship. He's another player who is beginning to fall outside of those 32 places and is therefore needing to attend those qualifiers. But he's here now, and he's hoping to replicate what he did in Jena last year when he won the German Darts Open, beating Stephen Bunting in the final. But he's got to take on not just Dragutin Harvat, but around about 700 home fans as well. Harvat, incredibly, to say he's not had a tour card, he's playing his 20th European Tour event. Now, that's kind of exaggerated by the fact that most of them, since its inception, have been in Germany. But he's always been there or thereabouts. He's been knocking on the door of a tour card without getting one. But he's someone that is consistently a good performer on things like the Challenge Tour. He's done well on these Euro Tour events as well. He's reached a quarter-final before. He is certainly no mug. And Avi, this could be a bit of a banana skin, you feel, for Ratajski.
Yeah, it really could, especially, as you mentioned, how Ratajski has played on the Euro Tour so far this year.
First leg, Krzysztof to
First
focus.
6 events of the year. He entered at the last 32 stage and just recorded the 1 victory over Dom Taylor. Remarkable to think
98.
that's his only victory in a Euro Tour event in 2024. Just expect so much more from the man who did pick up the German Darts Open title in 2023. And you normally know what you're going to get, don't you, from Krzysztof? But that's becoming less and less apparent, you feel, this year.
Yeah, when you look at the raw numbers, he's still averaging 94 for the year on the 41. Pro Tour. It's 29th on the list. It's still pretty good. But he was always the kind of player who would grind out results with a mid-90s average. He's not doing that as often. There have been fleeting glimpses. Reached a couple of semi-finals in Hildesheim in the Pro Tours, but it's not quite as consistent as he once was.
60.
Yeah, and as you said, those matches that he would previously win 6-5, he's now losing 6-5. Maybe the opposite to what's happening to Ross Smith this year, who at the back end of 2023 was playing remarkably well and just somehow found a way to lose matches. But the tide has turned in the right way for him.
140.
Ratajski going the other way. The tops required for a 13-dart start. 14 will do.
Game on the
and
first
14
leg.
it is, and you must be thinking,
Ratajski. Second leg,
what's the problem? What are they talking about? It's all fine and dandy.
Yeah, absolutely nothing wrong with a 14-dart start for Ratajski. The way he just stares down at the dartboard.
83.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to be that third dart that strays into the one segment the way he stares it down, would you?
100.
Dragutin Harvat made his Euro Tour debut way back in 2013. Actually lost his
60.
debut match to Max Hopp, who's going to be in action here this weekend. A welcome return for the first German, of course, to pick up a Euro Tour title.
100.
It's going to be exciting, isn't it, to see him back on a Euro Tour stage?
I think when the draw came out, Jose will have looked at it and thought, uh-oh.
140.
Nobody would have wanted that match.
Yeah, we've got Max Hopp returning. Quite fitting
26.
that he's returning to the venue where the second German player went on and won in Pikachu last year.
What a victory that was for Ricardo Pietreczko. Perfect
100.
on the outer ring against Peter Wright in that final.
Celebrated by collapsing to the floor like a domino, each to their own.
100. Krzysztof, you
expect
acquire
more from
118.
Pietreczko this year as Ratajski looks for this 118. Just felt he could lay one on top of that first dart there, didn't you, given how the dart had landed?
58.
Not to be.
Dragutin, you acquire 114.
Yeah, he is a stacker kind of darts player. Level 18 would have left tops for Harvat. However, Ratajski to come back and break the throw.
60.
Really assert himself early on. Right-hand side of that, or maybe to the left.
40. Dragutin
Tried
requires
to
16.
stack it again on top, didn't he? Didn't work out.
Game from the second leg.
And he's
Dragutin
punished for
Harvat.
that miss.
To leg, Krzysztof to throw first. $100.
To go back to your question that you asked before about Pikachu, he has had quite a poor
140.
defending year, if you like. He's quite lucky that that win came at the back end of last year, because it's got him entry into all of the European tours.
177.
He'll have to try and defend some cash as Ratajski lands a 177.
Yeah, there was so much excitement, wasn't there, off the back
24.
of that victory, heading into things like the slam, and then got the subplot, if you like, about the way he handles the crowd in certain situations. But there's excitement. I feel like
100.
that's starting to wane slightly now, given the way he's performed since that Euro Tour victory.
68.
Well, the German player
Krzysztof,
everyone's going to be looking out for, I think, other than Hop, is
124.
Martin Schindler for how he's played this year. Lots to be excited about in this darts mad nation.
56.
Absolutely, he is comfortably one of the best players in the world right now.
59. Krzysztof, you require 68. 36.
Well, Krzysztof Ratajski has been the best player in this match. Still going to take a little bit of
58.
tidying up here.
Krzysztof, you require 32. Games on the third
Normally
leg.
very comfortable on double
Krzysztof
16, and he's
Ratajski.
proved it
Fourth
once
leg,
again.
Dragutin a throw first. $60.
And it's early on in the match, but Dragutin Harvat has got to raise his levels. It's a mid-70s average. There's no way you're going to live with Ratajski on that form,
58.
even if Ratajski's not playing as well as we normally expect of him.
Well, you asked for it.
140.
Yeah, we do sometimes know what we're on about. Sometimes.
As you can see there,
100.
Ratajski, 33% checkout success. He's had darts in all three legs. Dragutin, just that one that he won. But this is better. We said it would need to be.
180.
He backs up that 140 with a 180. The first of the contest to leave himself on 1-2-1 after 9.
99. Dragutin, you require 121.
Well, he opted to go for the bullseye first, with Ratajski not on a finish, and he's got some tidying up to do now.
89.
He's done it very nicely.
$83. Dragutin, you require 32. Games from the fourth leg.
That's the
Dragutin
same
Harvat,
as in
fifth
the
leg, Krzysztof to throw
First leg that he won, Harvat. Took him 3 darts, but does get over the line, and we've got a level game. I think this is a
134.
perfect match, actually. I don't know about you, Dan, to see where Ratajski is right now, because it looked like it could have become really comfortable for him. And it's the type of match
100.
where he gets embroiled, isn't it? Where, as you said, he so often used to grind out that sort of match. You'd always fancy him when things were quite tight like this.
140.
Is he going to be able to problem solve this one to get over the line?
Well, I mean, all the stats suggest that Ratajski, after 4 legs, is comfortably the better player.
96.
But if he does make any of those silly little mistakes towards the back end of legs, Harvat could step in. did win the bull in the back room. He's got the advantage of throwing in the 11th
100.
leg if we do go that far.
$128. Krzysztof, you require 127.
Doesn't need to go searching for treble 19 and the bull with Harvat on 177. Well, I can't be certain, but even if he'd have hit the treble, there's no way he was going for the bull.
$99. Krzysztof,
14 then for a fifth hold of throw.
Games
Straight
on
in.
the fifth leg.
Been
Krzysztof
pretty good so
Ratajski.
far from
Sixth
Ratajski.
leg, Dragutin Harvat first.
Nothing necessarily jumps off the page. It's just been classic Ratajski, I suppose, so far.
100. $58.
Got the aubergine to come. Form of Dirk van Dijvenbode. He and Brendan Dolan will close out the afternoon session.
190.
Harvat with his second maximum in 2 legs.
$100.
Yeah, make no mistake, Harvat has certainly raised his level in this one.
100. $137. Dragutin, you require 121.
First 9 now up at 101. 121 after 9.
Something you see more and more these days on 1-2-1. Players going for the bull first because then it would leave a
65.
2-darter with the remaining 2 darts. Rather start rather than end on the bullseye.
138. Dragutin, you require 56.
2 at tops to level us once again.
36.
But he misses
Krzysztof,
them.
you require 68.
And this is where Ratajski can live up to his reputation as a punisher. Maybe 16 for double.
52.
Just inside.
Dragutin, you require 20.
Well, the crowd are egging him on.
He's edging closer.
No score.
But another
Krzysztof, you
opportunity
require
has
16.
come and gone for a level contest. And this
Games
time,
on
Krzysztof
the sixth
Ratajski
leg.
does punish.
Krzysztof Ratajski. 7th leg, Krzysztof to throw first.
And the problem for Harvat is for, as well as he's played on his own leg, he's not had a dart against the throw at a
100.
double in this match.
Yeah, and if that problem doesn't get solved, then he's losing. There's no other
100.
way about it.
$96.
How significant a moment will leg 6 be? As you can see, Harvat missing 5 at double for a level game. There's almost 10 points in the
91.
averages in this one.
%18 on the doubles, though, for Dragutin. That's
57.
seriously let him down. The scoring's been pretty good, as you can see. Normally, you need to
59.
be more than pretty good to beat Ratajski. Owen Price will know. So he's going to face whoever wins this one. The 2 seed this weekend.
180.
First max for the Polish Eagle.
132. Krzysztof, you require 68.
Double 16.
36.
Second dart was a
Dragutin, you
little bit
require
close to the treble.
119.
I've never heard the number 7 be shouted so angrily before.
He didn't want to believe it, did he?
No, Hugh, tell me it's 19.
87. Krzysztof, you require 32. Games from the 7th
Krzysztof
leg.
Ratajski is one leg away
Krzysztof Ratajski.
from a date with
8th
Gerwin
leg,
Price
Dragutin
tomorrow.
to throw first. Game on.
This really could have been so different, though, couldn't it?
100.
Dragutin, 2 from 11 on the outer ring. Missed big number from him as well in that last leg.
137.
Well, it's that 6th leg that looks like it's going to cost him. 5 missed starts at double, and he's not had one since.
100. $54. 100.
But again, he's battling away in the scoring phase of this one. Going to continue to carve out opportunities.
100. Dragutin, you require 161.
He's rewarded with 6 at this if he needs them, which he will.
59.
Probably should have looked at the bullseye there to leave a 2-darter, but he's still in a relatively comfortable position in this 8th leg.
60. Dragutin, you require 102.
Takes a step back. We're looking for the single 2 for tops.
82. Krzysztof, you require 150.
His fortunes aren't any better at the end of a combination.
100. Dragutin, you require
Well, it's a case of do not miss for Dragutin Harvat. And he doesn't.
Games from
It's
the
5-3.
8th leg. Dragutin Harvat, 9th leg, Krzysztof to throw first.
Trying to give it some a bit. Try and boost the noise levels in the crowd.
140.
Well, that's only the 2nd leg in this match that Ratajski's not had a dart to take.
60.
But that's disappointing, isn't it? You've just got yourself back into this contest. You're feeling positive, and you come up dry against the throw.
140.
This is where he's so good, isn't it, Ratajski? Just stay solid.
Yeah, he's always been there
60.
or thereabouts. Ready to pounce.
$99.
Yeah, 140, 140, 99. When you're looking to close the match out, this would be a
Krzysztof,
way
you
to do
require
it, wouldn't it?
122.
Start on the bull. No, he chooses to go treble 18.
$90.
Well, Ratajski, barring a real mess, has got this game in the bag.
100. Krzysztof, you
Harvat
require
can't leave a
32.
finish. Ratajski on double 16. Next door. Loss for double 4. Double 4 is fouled, and Krzysztof Ratajski, a comfortable